Hello, my friends. This is Madeline Sklar, and the card that I pulled for the week from my book, Our Ancient Mother's Alphabet, a new Kabbalistic approach to the Hebrew Aleph-Bet and the Tarot, is the Knight of Swords. And when I first created this card, as you can sort of see here, he was pretty much of a brute. But that was in the early 1980s. When I rewrote the book in 2014, 15, I realized that he wasn't just a brute. He represented the force of kinesthetic knowing and thinking. And what I'd asked for as my inspiration for the week to share is the meaning of a dream I had. And in that dream, I was walking through a wood and a very difficult place where there was a narrow path up from a grassy knoll up through some trees and roots. And I was walking with my eyes closed. And people were saying, "Why are your eyes closed when you're walking? You can fall." And I said, "I need to know that I can feel my way through this place without seeing. And I have to keep moving forward and rely on other senses, on the feel of my feet, on the ground, on the sound of the crunch or movement of the earth beneath my feet. I need to rely on something other than just seeing to move forward where I need to go in my life." I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but this is something that sometimes we need to be aware of. And then the other element of the dream I had that I was asking for help with was I dreamed this painting. And in the painting, it was actually an 8 by 9 foot painting. It was primary colors, so that meant that it was the essence, because the primary colors are the colors that everything else is created from. And when I tried to reproduce the painting that I'd seen in my dream on my little iPad, I realized that the blue, which in my dream was the prominent color, was actually letters, and so was the red. But the blue, if you notice up in the corner over there, it had a shin, and it had another letter shin over here, whether you can really see it clearly or not. And it has a kaf and a lamed, and these are Hebrew letters that are ideographic, and also yuds. There are some yuds in there, and an ayin. And what it means is the shin is an ideograph of the serpent's tooth, which has to do with biting through from one perceptual paradigm to another. And the ayin has to do with how you see being what you get, not what you see. And so it's talking not just about seeing with your eyes, but seeing with your knowingness, which is physical as well as your eyes, not just auditory or visual, but your whole being seeing. And the lamed has to do with lightning, when lightning rises up and suddenly you see the whole woods, everything that is in the darkness is suddenly revealed by the light. And so what I realized this dream was about was the need for calling on other senses and other ways of knowing in order to move and transform ourselves at this time of transformation just before the new year. And so, my friends, I wish you able to cut through, bite through from whatever paradigm you're in into the new paradigm that you are needing to create for this new year that begins with the harvest and then the planting of the seeds from the harvest for the following year. And have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you.